Welcome to today's clan war of the eSports League Week 8. We're in the first game right here. The map will be Frozen Temple, and the two players and the two teams competing today will be, let's use this pause for the introduction. Going to the top left, there we have our purple player, and he's representing ECVisualize at the moment. Or not at the moment, for a pretty long time I think. And especially in this game, representing ECVisualize, this is Rodzyn. And going over to the bottom right, we find our little Protoss buddy, or the second Protoss buddy in the game. He's taking the orange color and playing for mCon eSports. This is Marsman. So yeah, there we go. Player introductions are being done and the game is still paused, and I don't know why. It's just a pause please being called. Yeah, what else can I tell at this point in time? You can see the production tab, and it's almost the same stuff going down. 3 seconds difference over here, 2 second difference there. Yeah, but it's a mirror, you know. Second gate way on the way for both players. And yeah, there's the thanks go, and we will have the game on again. And yeah, with the game, the awesome soundtrack comes back on track. So yeah, is it just for me, or are the sounds a little loud? Yes, they are. Oh, it was a patch. Yeah, that's why the sounds are pretty loud. Yeah, so let's see if there will be any difference in the players' approaches. We will see. It looks like Marsman, okay, is scouting and going for stalkers. And on the other side, oh no, Marsman is going for adepts. Sorry, I was misreading that. And Rodzyn is the one going for stalkers here. And both players going for the mothership core afterwards. No further tech, no expansions yet. So we can't really go for a big call anyways. But yeah, I expect there to be Twilight Council for both players anytime soon. We see the adepts taking the top lane, while the stalkers of Rodzyn are going through the middle of the map. But this will not be a problem at all, since we will have the stalkers of Rodzyn out before the adepts will come in here. So that will be easily defendable, as well as these two stalkers going to the main base, since the second stalker also coming out right now. Mothership core is there, and if this is not being messed up, oh, we can get a probe here. Boy, what's going on? But a probe kill over here as well, wasn't it? And will he get both adepts? Yes, he will. But Marsman actually was taking out 3 probes with those 2 adepts. And there we have a little stalker battle. So yeah, units killed count in favor of Marsman at the moment, and he's also favoring the worker count. Therefore, both players going for the expansion now, going for opening the gateway, or the gateway tech has finished for both. And we see the robo for Rodzyn, but I expect the robo for Marsman as well in just a second. But yeah, we have a little aggression over here from Rodzyn. 5 stalkers against 4, with Photon Overcharge being activated. But yeah, all of the stalkers are pretty weakened here, and with the Photon Overcharge runs out, I think he will just go in there and try to get some stuff out. He was not able to focus to micro back his stalkers there, since they were blocked from his own. But yeah, at the moment this is okay for Rodzyn, I would say. If he can get out one of the weakened stalkers, or maybe even both, that would be pretty nice. And he should micro back his weakened stalkers as well. It's the 1-for-1 trade right here, 2-for-1, and now we see that Rodzyn is taking himself, putting himself in a good position. He has the way higher stalker count right here. Nothing in the production tab at the moment, and the GG is called for Marsman. Rodzyn takes game number 1 in this clan war. Welcome back, guys. Time for game 2 of this clan war. The map will be Arena, and spawning in the top left of the map we find the guy playing for ECVisualize. He's the blue Zerg and his name is Souleer. And yeah, we have the pool before expansion over here. And over in the bottom left of the map we find the orange player representing mCon eSports. This also is a Zerg and his name is Blackwidow. And yeah, he was actually going for the expansion first build. So yeah, either he doesn't want to be that aggressive, or Souleer is a little afraid of Blackwidow being aggressive. But yeah, let's see. I mean, in the end, it's not that big of a difference. Might be some probes, some drones or something, but yeah, it wasn't an extremely early pool or something. Yeah, the delay on the speed upgrade is like 20 seconds for our mCon guy. So yeah, I mean, you're a little bit later, but you won't lose the game because of that, I think. Yeah, Zerglings fighting each other, or trying to at least. We will have some drones maybe being attacked. And yeah, with the help of the drones, Blackwidow is taking out half of the Zerglings that were there. Easy peasy, man, easy peasy. And both players at exactly the same moment going for the Baneling nest now. And we also have an Evo chamber for Blackwidow coming up. And yeah, the Zergling production starts first for the ECV player here. And still he has one Zergling in here, so you can see what's going on. He sees the Evo chamber, so he might throw down one himself to maybe also have the defense upgrade there. Yeah, Spine Crawler being thrown down by Blackwidow, and we see the Zerglings now crossing the map here for Souleer. One Baneling being morphed in, second one also started. And yeah, Blackwidow has to pull some probes here. And the Queen has to help as well. The Zerglings are gone, and he's inside of the main base. This Queen is not going to survive, so it looks pretty good for our blue Zerg here for ECVisualize. Now the reinforcements are coming in for Blackwidow, but maybe the damage has been dealt. Blackwidow is 8 workers down, but now has the bigger force and is trying to counterattack here. But what will he be able to get? This Queen will go down, I'm pretty sure of that. But how many workers might he get in addition? Can he equal out the worker count? There's one Baneling connection, so some workers that are low, but if you can't take them out, then this is not the thing you want to go for. But the second Queen also might fall, and that's a pretty nice catch then. And now Blackwidow is in a pretty good lead here in terms of the army position. I mean, he still is behind in terms of probes, but this doesn't matter if you have so many units, so you can just overwhelm everything your opponent has. And yeah, there's almost nothing left for Souleer. He's at 12 army supply, 22 for Blackwidow. And oh boy, Baneling connections. Oh, you don't want to explode. Oh, this wasn't the best. Oh, and this was so close. Oh, if Souleer would have gotten that one a little earlier to explode, then this could have been a big Baneling explosion. But it doesn't, and now we see all of the drones fighting here. And it looks like he will get rid of all of the Zerglings. Some Banelings are coming in though, and we have reinforcements on the way. As you can see in the unit tab, we have 14 supply for Blackwidow, so they're not arrived at the moment, but they are crossing the map now. And we see some of the drones are pretty low for Souleer. So this looks pretty good for our mCon guy now. Yeah, and he's essentially going for the expansion here. Tries to take out some of the just spawning Zerglings. So maybe you can surround them in smaller numbers or something. Oh, and those? What? Those banelings? Ah, okay, those were the banelings of Blackwidow. I was mistaken there. So yeah, he actually tries to get rid of the expansion, and he actually does with one Zergling left. Oh boy. And yeah, over in his own base, we have 12 more Zerglings in production, so he will be up to 19 pretty soon. And he also is going for the Roach Warren and for a second Spine, so he wants to be pretty sure here, pretty safe to win the game. And yeah, Souleer, this is getting pretty hard for him, I think. I mean, there's no queen, there's no expansion anymore. We only have some banelings here, and yeah, you need to have magic baneling connection there. And with the roaches incoming, this also looks pretty strong for Blackwidow. Yeah, he's retaking the expansion, but yeah, Blackwidow is in such a strong position here. The roaches are coming in, so they can easily snipe all of the banelings if they're not being taken out by one with Zerglings as a trait. And yeah, so he's moving out now, leaving his Zerglings at home because, yeah, an unfortunate connection with the banelings there could essentially win, or maybe just maybe turn the game around again. But okay, he's actually taking them with him, but I think he will go in with the roaches first, as you can see. Oh, that was a good connection. GG, well played. Good luck being called from Souleer. And Blackwidow takes game number 2 for mCon eSports. And welcome to game number 3. The map will be Frost, and spawning to the top left, there we will find our yellow Terran. He's representing ECVisualize, and his name is Khyira. Maybe pronounced somewhat else, but I don't know. And looking over to the bottom left, we find another Terran choosing the red color right here, getting away from this mCon orange that his mates were choosing there. And yeah, he's playing for mCon eSports. His name is Aark. And yeah, we see some kind of difference right here. We have a Reaper for Aark and no Reaper for Khyira. It's actually going for the reactor, and this very slightly faster expansion. It's like 3-4 seconds or something, so not that much overall. And the Reaper actually, yeah, the Reaper is just scouting around a little bit. Maybe he's afraid of some proxy racks or something. Yeah, proxy play during the last game, the last days, not the last games. I was casting some games of Mr. Lilikanin, and actually he was going for proxy stuff quite a lot. So yeah, maybe some people are doing that again on the ladder, and others are afraid of that. And we see Khyira actually not going for Marines instantly, but also, but therefore going for double Reaper instead. But yeah, he will arrive at the opponent's base where there are more units than he can fight against. Maybe he can kite some damage into them. But yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, the Marines getting... What? Okay, one Reaper is getting out, is getting taken out. But yeah, this is more damage than I thought he would get there actually. So yeah, both players will end up with 1 Reaper and some Marines in their home bases. Other than that, we just have workers, some mules and workers. Aark actually being a little bit ahead there. And yeah, also, no, not also. Let me put it the right way. We have the starport on the way for Khyira. And it's already been finished for Aark, as you can see. We have the Banshee and the Cloak upgrade already in production for our red player here, for mCon. And for Khyira we have the engineering base, starport finishes. And yeah, he's going for an own tech lab there. Might also be in Banshee. Most likely. Oh, does he want to? Oh, maybe he's going for a Raven. That would also be possible. He's also going for missile turrets, so wants to be safe right here. Maybe expects Banshee there, but yeah, we see Khyira as well going for the Banshee for now. And yeah, so therefore let's watch what's going on in Aark's base. We saw the 3rd command center there, and some Marines of Khyira are arriving here. They're actually dealing quite some damage, trying to focus on the workers, which is pretty nice here. So yeah, I mean, he lost all of his Marines now, all of the Marines at the front at least, but yeah, he took out 6 workers. So I think it was 6 Marines for 6 workers, wasn't it? So that's, yeah, it's the same amount of minerals, but I think it's a pretty good trade for Khyira in that situation. In the meantime, 3rd command center for Aark is just finished, and there's no 3rd on the way for Khyira for now. So yeah, he might be relying on some sort of damage right there. And actually, where's the... Did I just miss the Banshee of Aark? Did I completely miss that? I'm not sure, but yeah, we see the Banshee coming in here. Cloak is finished though, but not used now. And yeah, there's actually no turret, and he's taking out this building SCV for now. So yeah, gets 3 more kills on the workers here, and we'll get some more. And let's not forget, he didn't cloak, so he can at least get away with cloak for a little bit there, and maybe take out some Marines. Okay, now he will lose it. Takes 2 Marines with him, and yeah, we have a little bit of an oversaturation right here. So 3rd base should be coming up pretty soon, doesn't it? Yeah, SCV on the way. Also, he's taking the gas. And yeah, Aark flying over his command center, so he's a little bit ahead in terms of having the 3rd base. 2 Vikings here to have the air dominance and also have something to deal with the Banshees, but he gets out of range for now. Okay, another scan clears out everything. Yeah, scans going down everywhere. We see all of the army of Aark standing inside of the main base while we have Khyira moving out, going to the center of the map. He also has 1 Marine on the left hand side to scout for any potential counter aggression and also for some drops or something. And Khyira actually is trying to step into the 3rd base location, but it's slightly before, or slightly, it's 50 seconds before Stin actually finished, so I'm not sure if that's the best move here. Yeah, we'll scan to get rid of this command center, but it will be repaired. So let's go over to the other side, where Khyira's base actually is under attack. And yeah, both players having the same amount of army, but it's in the opponent's base, so this is a base trade situation right here. And yeah, it all comes down to which player is going to take out units faster. And if we're just going to look at the worker count, then we see that Aark is down to 20 while Khyira still has more than 50 workers. Oh boy, and he has a mining base at the bottom, at the top right here. Yeah, but the army of Khyira is smaller though, and all of the reinforcements coming out, or potentially coming out here, will be taken out immediately. So yeah, I'm not that sure, and the main difference right here might be that we have a Viking for Aark, and there's no Viking for Khyira, so potentially Aark is able to take out all of the buildings even flying around, and Khyira is, yeah, I think there are some sweet spots to put in your stuff, and it will take more time with all of this. But oh boy, we have 3 barracks being built to the top right from Khyira, but he does not have that much more minerals. He will throw down some mules now, so maybe he can mine as much as he needs to build a command center to the top right. I mean, this is not scouted, is it? No, it's not. Oh man, this is so close. And it's going down. Oh man, 320 minerals there. And he does not have any... Is this a command center? Yeah, there's a command center for Khyira. So he still has a chance. It's a small one, but he has a chance. The question is, what does he want to go for? He has 5 armies to play. Let's compare armies here. We have a tank and 2 marines for Khyira. And we have 15 marines and 4 medivacs, which I would say is the way better army for Aark. I mean, he has 3 workers, but his army is way better. Stim is finished. I mean, he could just unload on top of everything, and he might win here. Stim's in. Should go for the tank. Takes it out. There we go. GG being called by Khyira right away. So yeah, Aark takes game number 3, and therefore mCon gets his 2nd point here. And welcome back. Time for map number 4. And yeah, it will be Invader spawning to the top left. There we find our green Protoss player representing ECVisualize. His name is JackO. And his opponent this time, representing mCon eSports, it will be spawning to the top right. The orange Zerg. So going back to team colors there. This is Fmtc. And yeah, as you can see, expansion into gas and pool on his side of things. So pretty standard here. And we also have the Nexus on the way already for JackO. And yeah, he's following up with the Cybercore 2nd gas. No 2nd gateway yet, so maybe he's more of the Stargatey kind of guy. And yeah, his probe is going to Fmtc's base, watching out for what's going on. And is granted by 2 Zerglings that will kill it right away. And that's a pity. So yeah, I was wrong about what JackO would be go for actually. We have the Twilight Council being built, 2nd Adept on the way. And yeah, with the 2nd Adept being built, we might also see the Robo coming up pretty soon to go for the War Prism and then have some Adept weapons. Or he'll just go for the Adept push on its own. Yeah, Resonating Dave's being started now. And we have the Overlord Speed incoming for Fmtc. Also, the speed upgrade for the Zerglings is about to finish, and his third base is on the way, in addition to some workers. So lots of stuff being built macro-wise for Fmtc. The Overlord drop speed might be for either scouting, is one possibility, or he actually wants to go for some drops in just a second, but for now it seems like he's going for the scout. But actually there's not a single anti-air unit, so yeah, he doesn't know that, but he could have just flown in without having any trouble at all, even without speed. So yeah, he sees what's going on, sees the additional gateway, well, the two gateways, sees that there are some adepts, so he can kinda calculate what might be coming at him soon. We actually don't have a robo, so there's no ball prism on the way on the map, which Fmtc also scouts, so he's sticking around here, trying to see if there's a robo or what's going on, if there are more gateways and stuff. But for now there isn't. And so let's see, we have JackO moving out with 7 adepts. Some Zerglings at home. We don't have a Roach Warren out for Fmtc, but we see an Overlord Cookon, and yeah, we will have 3 Banelings and just 1 Zergling. There should be another one. Come on, send 1 more Zergling over here, or move it to Baneling. So yeah, the adepts are arriving at the third base. Might go for the drone and maybe the queen as well, but will shade over. No, actually cancels the shades. And we have the drop going down right here. And it actually was 6 workers being taken out. These adepts, 2 will get out at least. But yeah, overall workers killed in favor of Fmtc. So these adepts are not really doing what they should do, and they will fall for now. And another drop coming in right here. Yeah, 2 Banelings for 1 probe. That's not what you were expecting as the Zerg player there. And yeah, he's just running. 2 Stalkers are being warped in now to defend this Overlord. Down it goes. Oh, this is a pretty good connection, but just 1 connection is not enough. So Fmtc needs to go through here, and actually I don't like the... Okay, there's another drop coming in. Oh boy, he's just going hardcore on those drops. He also is going for the third base, which is going to be taken out here from the Zerg player, and now it's getting hard to hold for JackO, I think. He just has half of the army supply. I mean, he has 2 sentries, so he has quite some force fields, but this wall is going to be, yeah, shredded in just a second. Those Banelings know what they're doing. He might just explode some building there, actually. I think it would even be okay to explode into this warp gate and just surround everything afterwards. Might have been worked, but yeah, he decides to not to do so. In the meantime, we have the Warp Prism out, and there will be adept drops into the main base of JackO soon. But there's a Spore, there are 3 Queens waiting. I don't see this Warp Prism really doing that much over here. Yeah, the drops are going down, but the Warp Prism will fall, so these adepts are going to die. Yeah, or you just leave him staying there. Okay, let's go over here where we have the next push coming in. Banelings connecting. And actually Banelings getting through, getting 1 connection over there, so the sentries are weakened a little bit. And actually he's trading Banelings for Arkans, so not the best one here, but he's getting through the wall for now. And there are some more Zerglings coming in, but there's 1 Arkan. Okay, he's already almost dead. Regenerating shields now, so that might be a good thing to have, but still. Let's look at the overall numbers. We have 44 workers for Fmtc on 3 bases, so usually with 3 bases you're aiming for 66. And yeah, either he's going for more and more units now, or he should drone up a little bit soon. But is he? Okay, he has tier 2 tech. Binding speed just started. +2 attack also started for Fmtc here. And we actually see JackO moving out now. He has, or will have 3 Arkans in a moment. And he has the Warp Prism to reinforce everything. But, okay, there's a wall off. I was just wondering, do you really leave your base unattended there? But where's the mothership core? There it is. But yeah. Okay, this is defending quite okay here. So Fmtc has to pull back his Zerglings, and now we see JackO approaching the front of Fmtc's third base. And yeah, with 3 Arkans, he has a pretty good position. The number of Zerglings is pretty high, but yeah, Arkans are pretty damn good against Zerglings. And yeah, he's separating the Banelings pretty well, so that's a good job there for JackO. Nice force fields going down. Some Banelings connecting though, and now the energy is over, but still the Arkans are there. We have the reinforcement possibility for JackO, and he will take out the third base right here. He's up 54 to 38 army supply. Third hatchery going down. There is a kind of run by drop whatever for Fmtc, so he took out some more workers over there. But still, I'm not sure if that's enough for him. 62 to 38 now. And JackO is just pushing in, reinforcing with the Warp Prism, doing a good job there. The queens are just falling here, and the Zerglings are just being melted by the Arkans. That's ridiculous, man. Yeah, Banelings are getting connections, but overall the numbers are just too high. JackO having 50 to 8 army supply here. GG being called by Fmtc. So JackO takes game number 4 and puts us into the 2-2 situation. So we will have the ace match coming up pretty soon. And welcome back to the ace match of today's eSports League Clan War. And yeah, the map will be Clan Towers. Dusk Towers will be the map here, and spawning to the top right, where we can find our yellow Terran right here. Playing for ECVisualize. This is Khyira. So he is the one chosen to win for his team here. And over in the bottom left, there we see the orange player again for mCon eSports. He's the Protoss body, and he is Marsman. And yeah, there you can see the Nexus being built already. Also, we have the Cyber Core on the way. So no second gateway for now. The probe is getting back home again. Yeah, we have the factory, no second barracks for now. We will have a depot right there, yes, okay. And yeah, an adept being built for Marsman now. And there's the Stargate, guys. So this time it's no sneaky peeky DT play from Marsman. He's going for the Stargate. And yeah, let's see. I guess one Oracle. It's kind of late, but also Khyira might not be expecting an Oracle there late. And yeah, there's the Oracle being started. So yeah, might actually get something out of that. But yeah, we have the Cyclone there, so it will depend where he's going to fly in. Maybe he can get some workers, but he needs to be pretty careful as soon as the Cyclone locks onto that Oracle. so he doesn't lose it. Yeah, 2 more gateways being built for Marsman. The gateway check is 15 seconds from finishing. Also, the Oracle is finished, and the second one is being built instantly. I'm not sure if I like that one. On the other side, we have a tank started. We have enough Marines to defend over here, and we have the Cyclone at the bottom of the pocket base. So yeah, there's nothing there will be nothing happening right here. Or actually, the Marines are not doing that much here, but yeah, the Cyclone is coming over, joining the rest of the army, taking out the Oracle. So we have 3 worker kills for Marsman with Oracle number 1. Second one is on its way, and now we see some Phoenix, or 1 Phoenix in production. And the Twilight did just finish, and he's going for the Resonating Glaives upgrade. As well as we have the Mothership Core patrolling over here to see any potential drops. Second Oracle coming in, getting 4, getting 5 kills. And even gets back out again. So that Oracle was way better, and there we see the Liberator coming to fly into the expansion area, and Marsman is not reacting instantly. We'll lose 3 probes here. And even the 4th one that was just spawning. Oh boy, yeah, but yeah, the Phoenix are taking care of the Liberator. Overall worker killed count 8-4 in favor of Marsman. And looking at the army supply, both players pretty much on the same page. We have 2 Phoenix, 5 Stalkers, 2 Adepts, an Oracle, and the Mothership Core for...
I want to see you play Overwatch. PS.
For Marsman there. And in the top right, we have 17 Marines, a Marauder, a tank, a Cyclone. So pretty mixed up army right there. He's adding in some more Marauders, so maybe expecting, yeah, I don't know, some Stalker stuff going down. The Oracle is scouting around a little bit, and yeah, just wants to have the vision right here. We have the Phoenix waiting for maybe a drop, maybe another Liberator or whatever over on the left hand side, and Marsman is going for a 3rd base, and Khyira as well. So both players playing, yeah, not that offensive, trying to... Marsman was trying to harass a little bit, but yeah, wasn't all inning or something at all. Both players now going for a 3rd. Marsman a little bit ahead in terms of workers, as at 52 against 45. So yeah, we'll have some more minerals in a minute. And yeah, we see a move out from Khyira here. But yeah, some of his units are being revealed by the Oracle. So he knows what's going on, or Marsman knows what's going on with the army for now. Marsman also has the +1 armor on the way, as well as the blink upgrade for Khyira. This was, yeah, the timing of having +1 and also stim finished. But yeah, with the revelation on top of his army, maybe this is not the right time to actually get something done here. Marsman now sending over an observer. He's also flying around with his air units. Phoenix are getting back, and the Oracle is sneaking around on the right hand side. But we have a turret right there. We have a turret at the 3rd base. So he might get 1 worker or something, and that's it. Or he could have also gotten 1 or 2 Marines out here. And Khyira now deciding to go for the drop over the left hand side, where actually where are the Phoenix? They're idling over here. So earlier in the game they were here patrolling a little bit, taking care of the air space for not having drops in there. But yeah, for now they are not there, and they are trying to protect the main base, where nothing is happening. Yeah, we have some adepts out. There's an overlord, overseer, overseer. Man, we don't have a Zerg in game. It's an observer. And yeah, we have the drop sneaking by this base. And now it's scouted. We have one going to the third base location and two going to the backs of the bases. And will he, I mean, those will actually just fall. So he might as well try to just focus the Nexus maybe, or focus something else. I mean, he's attacking a pylon right here. What is he doing actually? I mean, he was doing another small push at the front, but these units, I mean, I'm not even sure why the Medivacs survived there. I thought the Phoenix would deal with them, but yeah, they didn't. So we still have the threat of one Medivac in the back of the second base of Marsman. Yeah, and we have the Oracle, Cyclone patrolling for Khyira. Oh boy. Yeah, both players on 3 bases. Both players at around 60 workers. Khyira a little bit ahead in terms of army, but some of his army also trapped in the back of this. And now with one Phoenix coming in, this Medivac is going down. Maybe he can get out a worker or two. One worker going down. Second worker, so I think he couldn't have hoped for more. Will he get the Phoenix? Yes, he will. Oh, he could fly away now. Oh, but the Stalkers are coming back in. Unfortunately. Yeah, he was trying to save the Marines too. If that would have been successful, that would be pretty insane, but yeah. Might also have been a sacrifice to the Medivac. If he would have just fly out to the right, he could have saved that, maybe. But he didn't. So yeah, we see Marsman going for a 4th now, as Khyira is doing. But yeah, he's building it next to his 3rd to fly it over soon. We have a Marine, yeah, patrolling around right here. So what else is going on? Oh, 2 Colossus. Oh boy, we have 2 Colossus being built. One is out already, one Disruptor. Pretty interesting army composition, to be honest. But yeah, against lots of Marauders, I really like that. Maybe instead of adding, or maybe you should trade some Stalkers for some Zealots pretty soon. But yeah, he isn't maxed anyways, so he can just build some pylons. What is that upgrade actually? Yeah, there was an upgrade, and I didn't know the picture. It was in the tech lab of the starport. So maybe Medivac starting energy or something. Oh, and now we have the battle coming up, and I'm not sure if that's a good position for the Protoss player here. Oh man, the Liberators are sieging forward, and those Marauders, oh man. That's such a high number. How much are there? 29 Marauders? I think he can just jump in and stim forward to take out everything. But he needs to take care of his health points there. So Medivacs need to be there. And yeah, he's doing a good job with sieging forward and pushing Marsman's army back in the meantime. Oh, nice force fields going down. At least Marsman taking out some of the units. We have the Oracle not doing anything over here. But this little force was, yeah, faking to go for the next, or trying to go for it. Takes out 4 Stalkers at least. So that's pretty okay for him. And he's sieging forward with his tanks. Force field's going down, so some of the units are caught right there. And Khyira, yeah, trying to siege forward bit by bit. But I'm not sure if that's the best position to be in. He's losing lots of his bio. He needs to rebuild them. And he's also going for 4 Vikings at a time now. Now we see the blink forward to snipe out those Liberators in from the backside here. And this looks okay for Marsman at least. I mean, most of the units are being taken out, and now he can just, I think he can just blink on top of those Liberators and take out everything right here. I mean, he will lose his Nexus, but he will not care for that one. He has the big army advantage. He might just blink forward to take out the Medivacs there and then just turn around to go across the map. This, yeah, just was a bait for Khyira, obviously. Was faking the drop to try to keep Marsman inside of his base because he knows Marsman is on the run now and he has the counter aggression potential right at this point, and he's going over. 4th base in a pretty rough spot here. Might not even attack this, and yeah, it's just going for the barracks at the 3rd. Some more liberators being produced from the Terran player. He's blinking forward on top of these bio units there, and we have the Colossus trying to do what they can. We have the blink over to the left hand side. He's focusing out those Vikings, and the Colossus still stand. We have 2 more available, and this looks pretty good for Marsman to take the game here. 70 to 30 army supply. I mean, no weapon possibility at the front, but still, this is just too much, man. I mean, Marauders are pretty strong, but you can't defend this army with any kind of bio coming out of the reproduction. And yeah, GG being called there by Khyira, and Marsman takes the ace match for mCon eSports. So yeah, congrats to mCon winning this clan war. 3 points over 2 against ECVisualize.